Hi, so before I start off this video, I kind of talk about Insatiable as being, or supposed to be, a show about body positivity. In a way, it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be just another teen drama or something. I think what I should have focused more on in my kind of rant that I do is the fact that the show encourages fat shaming more than anything. And what I'm kind of should correct myself on, since I'm recording this after, is that I say it's a show about body positivity when that's not exactly what it's supposed to be. My voice just cracked. When that's not exactly what it's supposed to be. I think I should have focused my review more on how it body shames people more than it tries to kind of help. So before I get into anything, obviously, I don't mean any harm to anybody in any way. Any of the images that look like they were drawn in MS Paint are mine. But other than that, I just got them off of Google Images. Please don't misunderstand. The show is still shitty. What I mean is that it should have tried harder to not body shame. Are we all good? Okay. Here we go. It's bitter as fuck. It's because I had an old coffee and I just mixed in some almond milk that was cashew flavored or something. Not a good combo. Insatiable. And how I feel as a fat person watching it. Insatiable is like Netflix's next hottest thing for things to hate. Netflix has been really good at producing shows that have been not so great in recent years. One example of this being Insatiable. Insatiable is shit. It's not a good show. It doesn't have a good message. It's just not well done. It can be funny, some pretty good comedic timing. But other than that,
as a plus-sized woman,
I don't feel empowered. I don't feel like I have been represented as well as I could have been.
Fatty body is gone.
That doesn't make me feel better. The show, it even feels like the only way to get rid of your problems is to be skinny.
That's not empowering. That just makes me feel like shit.
Debbie Ryan is a skinny legend. We've already gone through this. Rainy Rodriguez could never, okay? But let's be real. Not your hottest moment, Debbie. I spent a lot of time watching it. The only reason I watched it was because it could be funny, and I wanted to see if it would get any better. And it didn't. It really didn't. I don't know how it didn't, but it didn't. I'm taking another sip of this fucking coffee. You don't need to do a lot to make someone feel empowered. You just have to make them a person. And this show dehumanizes a fat person and then says it's okay because now she's skinny. Take notes, kids. It makes me feel better. Losing weight isn't easy. I have never gotten my jaw punched out and wired shut and then had to go on a liquid diet. I'm not a pussy ass bitch. I don't fuck around with my food. But it's an actual issue, It feels like it makes fun of fat people more than it tries to help them. And any of the times that Debbie Ryan seems to be standing up for being her fat self and trying to make herself beautiful, she's just guilt tripping the shit out of somebody else. She's not trying to prove a point that fat people are actually beautiful. She's just trying to make other people feel shit about themselves, which doesn't feel good to me either. I'm not gonna make people feel shit about themselves because I feel shit about myself. That's just not how I want things to be. I want people to make me feel better if they feel better about themselves, This show tries so hard to be body positive that it ends up missing its mark and just making the viewer feel like shit. They also make Debbie Ryan's character, Patty, sleep with other guys. That's a skinny person's superpower. Sleeping with other people to get what you want is something that's empowering. Being able to be hey, wanna fuck, and having people say yes is every person's dream or something. That actually makes me not want to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny to go around being yeah, I'll fuck you, because I need something. I can use my now skinny and healthy body to do that. Makes me feel worse too. Like, people don't want to sleep with me because I'm fat. I mean, at least if you're going to imply that, don't rub it in. And they do rub it in. And they pour salt into the wound like crazy. There's a gay character in the show, I think. See, I only got 5 episodes through, so I wouldn't actually know. There's a character in the show that is supposedly gay. And it's not like a subtle gay. It's a obvious gay. And from what I could feel, it was like this gay character, I guess. I don't know. But what I could assume from what I watched was like that character, that gay or bi or LGBT character, had a thing for Debbie's character, like, before she got skinny, and still has a thing for her, maybe, or like, because she's skinny, now she's changed, and she doesn't like her that much, and it's like, you're beautiful when you're fat, kind of thing. It's just stupid and poorly done, and eventually you get to a point when you're like halfway through the show where you're just like, I literally couldn't give a single shit about this character. Like, you've had so much time to develop her. Like, you know, I gave it 5 episodes to, like, you know, try to understand, try to make her a better character, but all they've done is just made her worse, you know? It's a damn shame, too. Netflix is really good at having really nice and well-developed shows with good LGBT characters, and this show was a massive fucking joke. And I wanted to be able to look at all my friends and go, this show made me feel better about myself, and it didn't. Like, I don't even want to admit to the fact that I watched it. I feel bad for myself. So overall, in this little mini review, I have come to the conclusion that Insatiable gets a 4 out of 10. The things it does right are the comedy. It looks nice. Some of the cinematography is okay. But the things it does wrong are too many to list right now. So, that's a massive letdown, isn't it? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Come check some of my other stuff out that I posted. And I'm really shit at uploading, but, you know, I'll try to keep it more consistent even though I'm going into my school year. Twitter, follow me. Stick around for more shitty shit like this.